Self-concept seems to be like the newest buzzword in the world of manifestation. I could be totally just making that up, and I actually am. But to me, it seems like self-concept is this idea that's like permeating the manifestation and law of attraction world. And it seems to be kind of a convoluted idea, and maybe not everybody exactly gets what it is. So let's dive deep into self-concept in this video. What is up, my fellow dreamers and soul searchers? Welcome to another episode of Roxy Talks, where we make manifesting make sense. I am Roxy Lee. I'm a mindset coach, and I'm here to help you create whatever it is that you want in your life through manifestation, law of attraction, confidence, and all that fun stuff. If you would like me to personally guide you through your situation and figure out what's going on within your manifestations, head to roxytalks.com and check out my amazing courses, programs, and coaching. So self-concept, let's talk about it. I think a lot of people mix up self-concept with like self-love, like self-care, which is all a part of it. I think self-concept to me is a much bigger and broader topic than maybe is thought of by most. And this is just my opinion. Everybody might have their own opinions about it. Certainly other creators are going to have the way that they feel about it, and other coaches are going to have different ways that they talk about it and they feel about it. This is what I believe about it based on my years of coaching and interacting with all of my lovely community members out there in the world, and just talking with you and understanding what's going on in your world. So the way I see self-concept is it's almost like the machine, okay? It's like the mechanical construct of who you are in theory. So I get a lot of images and things that come through. I kind of like channel when I'm doing these videos. So they send me these images, and the one I'm getting right now is like, I'm seeing like a mechanical boy, like walking like a robot type thing. And they're showing me this because your self-concept is so much more than the idea of like what you think about yourself. It actually creates you, and it creates the world around you. Your awareness, your consciousness is manifesting and creating your 3D world. Check out the double slit experiment within quantum physics if you want to dive into the science side of this, because this is what's really happening. I suggest the PBS Spacetime YouTube channel. They have excellent videos, a little hard to understand for someone like me who is not a scientist, but they are very, very incredibly well done and very informative videos. So I highly suggest anyone wanting to know about the science behind why our consciousness affects the world, check out information on the double slit experiment and go to PBS Spacetime because their channel is awesome. But who you are and what you think the world is and how it interacts with you and what you get to do and who gets this and what's fair in that and all of these rules that you think life is are all technically considered your self-concept, okay? This is your concept of who you are in relation to the world at large. And both of those things I just said, who you are and the world at large, are both constructs of your mind and your own manifestations, okay? So understand that who you think you are is manifesting, and how you think that person interacts with the world and what the world does in response is also manifesting. Those are manifestations that you are creating. It's the world you live in. It's your belief system being thrown back at you through the law of attraction. So right now I want you to kind of take a little inventory. What is your self-concept really saying? What do you believe is possible about you? Who are you? I am Mary Jo. I'm 27. I live in blank United States. I do blank job. I have this blank hobbies. I get these kind of grades. People treat me like this. I generally have experiences like this. This is what I think is possible for me. This is my biggest goal. This is the lowest I think I'll ever go. Blah, blah, blah. Those are the rules of your life. That's who you're gonna be forever unless you do something about the concept of who you think yourself is. So when you are operating from the current perspective of your self-concept, from your current, today's now self-concept, and actually, let me back up, because most of us are probably not even operating off of today's self-concept. We're operating off of a self-concept that was like given to us in like middle school or high school or earlier, things that people have told us about ourselves, all the insecurities and bullshit that people have reflected onto us. We've internalized, and we now think that we're this like amalgamation of like who we kind of started out to be, who we wanted to be, and who society has like beaten us down to be. So that vantage point. If you can imagine like every version of you was like a little mountain, this is the mountain you're standing on, okay? That mountain of the person who was treated like this in middle school, who was bullied for XYZ, who had this type of relationship, whose parents treated them like this, who had this type of money, who had these clothes, who had this type of jobs, who like all that stuff. All of those ideas about who you think you are and what you get because of it, or what's coming down the line, or what you're deserving of, or what you're worthy of, it's all the same shit, right? I want you to look at that. And then I want you to imagine what the self-concept is of the version of you that has what you want. That version of you doesn't have the same limiting beliefs as the current version of you. The beliefs about, I can't because of this reason. This person said this, so now I have to blah, blah, blah. One time I did this and I feel like I can't because I'm trying to, but meh, meh, meh. All these little concessions, all these little areas where we let our standards slide. You know damn well you deserve the best. You know damn well you want the best. You know damn well you hold yourself to a higher standard than you're letting yourself achieve. So where and when does your ideal self put their foot down? Where and when does your ideal self draw the line and say no more? This self does not believe that this isn't possible for me. This self will not allow in a belief that says, I can't, it's going to be hard, it'll take a long time, other people get it, but I don't, or anything like that. This self allows beliefs that keep the door open. Of course it'll happen for me. It could happen right now. It could happen overnight. It happens all the time. I'm not really worried. I'm excited. Anything that comes my way is welcome. Good things always come my way. The universe has my back. The self is manifesting the world around it. And the way the self thinks about its self creates the conditions and the circumstances of the world around it. So if we have a story of guilt, then we have to be shown and given things that make us feel guilty again, or that strike up the guilt, that validate the guilt. If we feel fearful or inadequate, we are going to manifest more instances that remind us of our fears, remind us what to be afraid of, and tell us who the fuck we are and put us in our place. Not in a good way. So the idea of using a self-concept to manifest is to not be the current self with all these struggles and problems, trying to bring about a life that is such a big leap from who they are, because they have not yet built the systems, the beliefs, the structure to maintain that life, which is why they haven't manifested it. What am I saying? I'm saying don't be the current you trying to become the ideal you. Be the ideal you now. Live by the standards that ideal you has set for themselves and is the reason why they are the ideal. They're the ideal because they've been doing the rules differently than you have. They've set different rules for themselves and they're living by them, and they're not letting their old definitions, fears, worries, doubts, insecurities get them anymore. They're not believing that BS anymore. I don't know if you can hear it, but my puppy just started like snoring. She's dreaming. So you might hear little puppy dreaming sounds. I'll try to talk quiet. So actually I'm hosting a 21-day Fearless and Confident boot camp starting November 1st, and we're going to deal with all of this stuff. I'm going to, as lovingly as possible, push you outside of your comfort zone for 3 weeks straight. There will be coaching from me. There will be incredible group support from your fellow manifestors, all the people that are in the boot camp with you, and we are going to be putting this shit to the test. 21 days, 3 weeks. If you've got what it takes, I'd love to see you. RoxyTalks.com/programs. Sign up and join us for this 21-day confidence boot camp designed to help you embody this confident version that we're talking about, okay? I don't know how long you're planning on taking to incorporate the rules that this version of you is doing that this version of you isn't, but I can tell you what we're going to be doing for the first 21 days of November, and it is doing that exact same thing. So if you want to be guided by me and have an incredible support system with your fellow manifestors who are building their confidence just like you, sign up for our 21-day boot camp at RoxyTalks.com/programs. So, but if that's not in the cards for you, which I totally understand, it's not always possible to invest in ourselves. I do have a free confidence affirmations builder at my website, RoxyTalks.com. If you click the free resources tab, and that can get you started right now to creating affirmations that will help you align with that version and start embodying it. But what I can say now is that there is a version of you that is manifesting what you want effortlessly without trying. They think of the thing they want, and then it shows up in their life. That version of you exists and is possible for you to step into and embody right now. So you must figure out what that one is doing and what you are doing in opposition to it, and then start adopting those practices, creating habits, and making yourself become that version one day at a time. So I want you to comment down below, I am loving myself a little more each day. I'm loving myself a little more each day. And I don't want you to just say this. I don't want you to just comment this. I want you to do this. I want you to say it to yourself over and over and over so that you know that you're loving yourself more and more every day. I want you to love yourself more and more every day. I want you to find things about yourself that you are proud of, that you're excited about, that you love more and more every day. Don't make it just an empty affirmation you repeat and then forget. Make it your lifestyle. Make it how you be who you are. Not just who you are, but who you want to be. My Confident AF workshop is designed to help you embody this version of yourself, and you can get started right away. You don't have to wait till November 1st. You can do it right now. You can do both if you like, actually. I have a membership plan called Synergy that gets you access to all of my courses, all of my programs, all of my live master trainings for one monthly subscription. So if you're interested in doing all of the things I've mentioned, you get them all in Synergy. So roxytalks.com to find out more information about this. I've got free resources, amazing courses, programs, coaching, you name it. I can help you with your situation. I'm happy to do it. I appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like and maybe subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you want to get alerted when I upload a new video. And come join me for my live stream every Monday. I go live on YouTube, chat with the community, and we just get pumped up for the week and we offer each other support. It's really amazing, really supportive, really beautiful. We have the best community on YouTube. I say that all the time, but if I'm affirming it, then it has to be true. Thank you so much for checking out this video. You can also live chat with me during every video premiere, and I'm also on all the social medias, iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. There's so many ways to connect with me. I love you. I appreciate you. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you.